Okay, so we know roughly, as long as nothing attacks us. Apparently, we've fucked up thinking we're clearing this shit out. The enemies will respawn. I'm not hungry, am I? Well, if I am, there's not much I can do about it because I don't have any supplies. But apparently the enemies do respawn. So you can't clear it. Yeah, we've got an enemy already. How have we got an enemy already? They've respawned.
That's the last of them.
But yeah, enemies do respawn, so... I mean, I was talking about it and it happened. I also, again, am having trouble spotting where the bodies are. So I'm guessing these guys are going to have respawned as well. The monkeys. I mean, I hope not, but... what I'm trying to do here is get to... what's it called? Edgewater? Snag a checkpoint here, and then head out from here. If I select the mission to get the book, does that tell me where the book is? The book is there. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, we can go out this way, I think. That's the wrong inventory. We are there, so either of those will do. We save it while we're here. Go and get the book. Oh no, you can't save, you only get a checkpoint. Right, I remember now. Philosophist. Damn filthy philosophists. Again, it's incredibly skewed. I mean, like anything, it's American politics, isn't it? American tells you they're fairly left-wing and it means they're a far-right monster. Oh dear. Right, we have come out the wrong way, but it's okay. We'll just take this opportunity to go this way. Now, we did clear it out, but we're probably going to have to clear it out again. To get this book. That is a bandit camp there. I'm wondering if I can just sneak on by. Where are we headed? Just there. I mean, best case scenario, it's a building. I don't know where Pavati is. She's there in her power armor. Oh, please be a building. Like an actual load zone building? It's not. It's the abandoned outpost. Vendor trash. There's quite a few people here. No, Pavati, hang back.
Everyone all right?
Can I eat that? Oh, I didn't want to eat it. Oh, a muzzler. Clement Elridge personal terminal. Available messages from J. Bartrell. Must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? And of course, I never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to its power. So what he wanted is in here. Energy drink. This is the book he wanted. T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. I just got the letter today, collector's letter. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame, I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason, work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it, don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all the way in a cave over by the river. Our companion levelled up. Right. Increases your engineering skill. Does she have any more perk points? No. Oh, she did. No, she only had one. We leveled up though. Right. I'll put some points into ranged. And some points into tech. And then the rest is going to be into dialogue. Revert, no. Okay, I want some points into ranged. Some points into tech. And the rest into persuade. Yeah, that feels better. Level 5. A small cave. So we have to find a small cave. Now again, we haven't actually saved this. Let's progress. pick it. Fuck it. So where's this cave? Oh, it's that bit. Okay. What I think we're going to do is we're going to try to head back to Edgewater, which is just there. So it shouldn't be too hard. And the cave is then just out there, but it just lets us bank this progress. Assuming those dudes haven't respawned, they may have. I think they had, actually. Yeah, we ran past them awkwardly at a weird angle. Well, time to regret my choices. There's another mag pick. This weird fucking loading yard. What's this? What is this? Where am I? I pick my way into Edgewater? Really? Oh, there are bad guys right here, so I'm confused about where I am now. Is this not Edgewater? I thought this was America. Is this not the back of Edgewater? Yeah, no, there's a spaceport. I guess you can pick your way into part of the town? That doesn't seem right to me. Unless it's one of those weird bits, but okay. Have you respawned? No. Into this one. That gives us a checkpoint. Baby steps. Yeah, I feel like, if I remember correctly, engineering and science are the most important ones, but I'm kind of putting it into speech in it. Because, yeah, if you put it in the group, so like putting it into speech, you can get them up to 50, but once they get to 50, you've got to go to... Right, so, where is the... Straight out of there. So we've just come into there. So we should turn right here and go out that way. Somewhere on the right is the exit that we want.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Had a minute. Next one comes out.
Yeah. Okay. And again, this isn't saving it. We can't save it. And we know there's a massive fucking ambush here as well. We can't save it, but it should put us back if we die to here. And we've banked a bit of progress. It's not ideal, but nothing is. I feel like I remember there was a laser minigun that I gave the hunter chick. Dude, there's a guy right there. So I'm going to transition again so that it saves us. It should make a save here on this side of the door so that I don't get lost when I inevitably die and have to turn around and walk back. Oh man. Sea spray. It definitely makes you play it different. Like when I played this game, I just saved before every encounter. You die some, you don't die some. You couldn't save in combat, but if I saw there were dudes coming, I would save. That's, you know, fun. Turning saves off isn't hard mode, it's just irritating mode. Because I have to go all the way back to the base, or I have to enter an area, because then it auto-saves. And I'm glad I've worked that out, because... oh boy. oh boy. Right, so we know we've got dudes coming up, and we know we have to head to the transport wreckage, which we already cleared, frustratingly. There are guys in there? Now, we already went to the transport wreckage, and we died a few times doing this, so am I thirsty? Weapon durability loss is increased. For what? My below average dexterity. Why is my dexterity below average? Yeah, my gun's getting fucked. Weird. I don't know why that is. Is it because I'm thirsty? Do you think? Have I got a drink? I was thirsty. Oh my god. Why don't you just fucking tell me that? They stashed it in a cave down by the river. We already came down here and cleared this before, and hopefully those dudes haven't spawned again. We even came down to this specific cave. So that was a mine. Armor parts, light ammo and heavy ammo. It's booze. I don't want to drink booze in case I get addicted. Okay. Although I never drink booze in games anyway, because I don't drink in real life. So it's... I have to pick this. The Journal of M. Bakonu. Light ammo, energy cell, magnum, mag 2 power, bit cartridge. So could I have picked this before? Do you think? Oh no! No! Go out the other way. That's all the monkeys. Don't want that. That was all the monkeys. I feel like this is progress. Not great progress, because we now know dudes respawn, so it doesn't matter if you clear an area out and then save it, they're just going to respawn. We killed those monkeys. Impossible. I defeated you. You think you're the only one to learn the strength to escape the prison of Razagul? But I never escaped. Oh, that was a terrible film. All those films were terrible. No, Batman Begins was awesome. It's just the other two that were shit. They wasted... is it Aaron Eckhart? Possibly the best depiction of Harvey Dent I've ever seen. Both Harveys. And they wasted him and killed him off for no reason. Stupid films. Oh, and everyone's like, oh my god, he's the perfect Joker. He was crap. Did you want to know what the difference between a spoon and a shackle is? No? Shut up. Weird edgelord. Right, so the church was over here. We go give this to the vicar. Does he then give us another location to go to? I don't remember this. I know his quest takes you all across the galaxy to find a book. I don't remember how it ends, though.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
I've got your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
All right.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent.
Plague-ridden backwater?
Wasted.
What happened to all your crap about leading your flock?
Please. Those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
I don't think you were being completely honest with me about that book. What's the story?
It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosophist school of thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
How'd you get assigned to prison duty?
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Fuck it. Go on then. Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale. I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale.
So I don't think he'll join us yet, but we've got the vicar. So that's our second squad mate. That's pretty good, right? Maybe? I don't know. So, quests. Comes now the power. Stranger in a strange land. Die robot. The geothermal plant. I've got a finger and a finger. See, it's a lot harder when you can't save or fast travel, isn't it, kids? It's a lot harder. I need to go and deliver the message to Adelaide just so we can get over there and start speaking to people. Also, what we need to do is actually transition to the Emerald Vale region, then turn around, transition back into here so that we get that autosave, and then transition to... Not how I'd have done it, kids. That's not how I'd do a hard mode. Keep the needing to eat and drink, sure. Keep the weight limits and the companion permadeath, sure. Fine, absolutely. Not being able to save, I would have... Saving on the overworld, I would have been fine with. So, when did it save? 11:29. That's now, so it's just saved. And naturally, we popped out on the opposite end of where we want to go. It's fine, though. Oh, have you respawned? No, it's just stuff I didn't want. I think the loot respawns, by the way. I can't be certain of that, but I think the loot respawns. And the enemies respawn, and everything fucking respawns. So we've gone out the wrong door. Good. I'm trying. This is... what I should have done is... played this game more than once, worked out a route, worked out what I wanted to do, what quests I wanted to do, how I wanted to get to where I wanted to get to. I chose none of those. Instead, I've chosen chaos and madness. Now, we could go back to the ship and snag the vicar, and I think he'll come with us in the party, but we're not going to. Other companions I remember, Nyoka, that's the one that I remember and the one that I liked. He's a drunken hunter. And... fuck. The robot. That's... yeah, this is the exit. We have got the bolter pistol, which is pretty snazzy. But we have to now get from here to there, where the dissident isolationists are, or the ones that got exiled. I don't think we're going to manage it in one go, because I think these dudes have all respawned. But I'm up for getting up there, having a chat with everyone, and seeing what's what. The power plant, we'll be clearing off the go and kill the robot and the power plant thing when we go there anyway. But my goal here is to go far enough forward that I can pop into a building and get an autosave that way, which I don't count as cheating. If the game's not going to let me save, we're reliant on autosaves, and the game only autosaves when you enter a new area. And it's an open world game. So I think we run past these dudes as best as we can. We take a roundabout route here. Just skirt the edges. We don't have to get in any wars. River hideout. Transport wreckage. Emerald Vale Community Centre. If we can get to Emerald Vale Community Centre and go in there, leaving the Emerald Vale Community Centre, we'll snag us a checkpoint. But I think those dudes have respawned that were outside it, so it's... you know, this might take a few goes. I couldn't tell you, because we won't know until we see... ah, no, they're still dead. They are dead. That means we can transition and snag a checkpoint here. Not bad, eh? Can you tell I was doing some thinking about this last night while we were playing Mass Effect 3 Citadel? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to fighting one of those. I think... oh, God, I can't remember. I think she shoots flies out of her tits, which was like... it's not fun when they did it in Resident Evil 7. It's never fun. I'm pretty sure I saw a bad guy then. But what I'm going to do is hopefully transition out, and that will be a save point. And if that's a save point, we've successfully worked out how to fuck around with creating our own checkpoints in a game that is refusing to allow us to save. And I mean, Jesus, we've been going for what, like, I think like 22 minutes or something, and we haven't died. So we're plus on the last I'm going to die instantly when it loads. We're plus on the last session. I think we died like 7 times or something. Right. So I'm looking at the map so I can orient myself, but it takes a while to load the map because we're playing the disc-based console version. Never forget, I'm playing the disc-based version. So it should be 11:34, 11:33. Yeah, that'll do.